All right, guys, so these are the FSA style questions that I want to make sure that you guys are very familiar on how to do them. So I'm going to do them with you, but don't just copy my answer. Pause it, try to do it yourself, and then check your answer against mine. So the first one says a number line is shown. Plot a point that is 14.5 units from 8 on the given number. Okay, now the 8 has already been plotted for you. So you need to plot one that's 14.5 units from it. Now, you know you're not going to be able to go this way because the number line is not going to continue, but there is space the other way. And that's the only place you're going to be able to plot it in this number line. So if you're at a positive 8, I'm sorry I'm shaking, but I'm holding this with one hand and writing with the other. If you're at a positive 8 and you want to go to the left in order to plot somewhere around here, you're going to have to go negative 14.5. You're going to have to go to the left. And remember, when you go this way, it's going to be to the left. Now, can you count 14.5? Absolutely. I just want you to do the math because I want to make sure that you don't make a mistake counting. So if you start at 8 and you go 14 and a half, you could actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.5. The 0.5 is going to be between the -6 and the -7. So your little dot has to be right in between. If you don't do this perfectly, though, you're going to get this answer incorrectly. So I want you to actually do the math and make sure you're in the right spot. So we have 8, and then you're going to go negative 14.5. You're going to go the other way. So remember the rule, if you have a positive minus another number, I never like to see the minus, right? So we're going to do the keep, change strategy. So you keep it, you make this an addition, you make this a negative. And now remember the rules of a positive plus a negative. What you're really doing is subtracting, okay? And what is the difference between 8 and 14 and a half? Now, I don't like you guys doing things in your head. Some of you love to do mental math. If you don't remember how to do it in your head, then don't. You get 14 and a half minus 8. Put your decimal and just do your subtraction. 5 minus 0 is 5. Oops. First thing you should have done is bring your decimal down. 4 minus 8, you can't. So you're going to borrow from the neighbor. He becomes 0. 14 minus 8 is 6. Check your work. Going up, 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 8 is 14. And your answer is 6.5. But is it 6.5? Well, let's see. You have a positive and you have a negative. The negative is the one that has the largest absolute value. So the 6.5 is going to be an actual negative number. And this is your answer. So let me look back over here and make sure we didn't make a mistake. I plotted it between -6 and -7. And -6.5 is right in between. So I know I did not make a mistake in this. Now, you are going to possibly see a question like this in the FSA, so please make sure you know how to do this. Let's do another one. Try to do this alone, and then I'll do it with you. So pause this tape. Do it alone. Tape. There is no such thing as tapes anymore. Pause this video, do it alone, and then I'm going to do it right now. Okay, so the number line is shown. Plot a point that is 5.5 units from -7. So we start at -7. It's already there. And it wants to be 5.5 units from it. Well, you're not going to go to the left. You're not going to go negative because there's nothing here. So you know you're going to go to the right. You're going to go positive 5.5. So we start at -7, I'm sorry. You start at -7. And if we're going to go to the right, are you going to go positive or negative? Well, positive. You're going to go positive 5.5. Okay, where am I? Okay, so let's do it on the number line, but again, I want you to do the math. So if we're gonna go positive 5.5, you can start here and it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, right in between. So it should fall between your -1 and your -2. Now let's do the math to make sure that we're okay. So we have a negative plus a positive. Well, a negative plus a positive, you're actually taking the difference, you're subtracting, and the winner is going to be the one with the biggest absolute value. In this case, the winner is going to be a negative. So we know the answer is going to be negative. And let's take 7. We're subtracting 5.5. Remember, any whole number has a decimal behind it, and then you can put zeros as guide. Bring your decimal down. 0 from 5, you can't do that. You're going to have to borrow one from the neighbor. He becomes a 6. 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. Since I already put it here, I know my answer is negative. So my answer is -1.5. Check my plot. Between -2 and -1, here is my -1.5. I am correct. Let's move on. Okay, I'm going to do this